A story of love and loss, breakup, working at a circus, and an unsolved murder. These are 10 reasons to read Stephen King's Joyland. One of the main allures, in my opinion, for Joyland is how it's a very good palate cleanser compared to other Stephen King's works. Instead of always getting the classic, you're gonna die, death, blood, guts, somebody's arms flying off, a monster from a different dimension has come out to kill the world, there's an apocalypse. No. This is a very nice book with minimal violence, and it's a feel-good story. Another reason to read Joyland is if you're looking for a coming-of-age book. Believe it or not, Stephen King is not just about horror, thriller, and suspense, but coming of age is actually a really good topic that he can write amazing books about. And if you're about reminiscing your 20s, growing up, dealing with heartbreak and your first breakup, then this is a must read in my opinion. Building on the last point, in my opinion, I think men would probably enjoy this book most because the main character, Devin, is a guy who goes through a pretty rough breakup. And most men have dealt with that in their lives. The main character is very relatable and very likable, and he has a lot of traits I believe a lot of 20-year-old men would have, and they could probably see some aspects of them in this character, thus making this book even more enjoyable to read because it's a believable story. Most of the times when you think of a circus and a carnival, you're thinking about a clown, and if you put a clown and Stephen King together, you're probably thinking about the book It. But in this case, there aren't killer clowns, and the world that takes place in Joyland is very colorful, bright, a bit cartoonish, and very easygoing. I feel it's a very easy summer read, and because of the colorful aspects of Joyland and circuses in general, it's really nice on your brain, and it's great to just, have a chill read and not worry about somebody's arm being completely sliced off. If you're someone like, for example, booktuber Ian Jabelli, who really likes characters and character development, then look no further. The main character, Devin, like I said, undergoes stressful events, and throughout this book, he actually grows, matures, and you really like to see this character succeed. He's very easy to cheer for, and there's certain parts of the book you're like, man, I hope this guy gets an absolute high five, slam dunk. And Stephen King, just his character work, especially for main characters, specifically like Devin, is just fantastic. Like, it's great. Like, he is really good at writing about, teenage boys, young adults. Like, he's really good at that. And I mean, I can say that for a fact because I've lived those years, right? I haven't lived my 30s or 40s and so on. So I don't know how realistic that character work is. It seems pretty good, but at least for his younger characters, it's fantastic, and he definitely shows his prowess in this book. So yeah, give it a read. Strapped for time, worried that you're not going to be able to finish the book given a tight schedule? Don't worry. This book only has 65,000 words and is under 300 pages. It's really easy to read, really light. The plot isn't gonna be super heavy with a bajillion characters moving around the United States of America to reconvene in some specific location. No. It's very easy to read and super simple to follow, which makes this book a easy read for anyone who's trying to get back into reading or just looking for something a little bit different. Do not be daunted by a Stephen King book of this size. If you're looking for a fiction book that could be legitimately possible, I believe Joyland's story is legitimately possible and is not going to overbear you with some of its psychic and paranormal elements in it. It's very light, it's nothing crazy compared to some of other Stephen King's works, and I think you can definitely be drawn into the story and believe that this has actually happened in the past. So if you're looking for something like that, then yeah, go for it. Another fun element of this book is the made-up carny language that Stephen King utilizes throughout. It's pretty funny, it's seamless, and is not overbearing. So some examples of the carny language would be conies are the people who attend the carnival. You've got butcher games, which are rigged games at the carnival. You have shies, which are just the regular games at the carnival. You've got points, which are attractive women. Carny from carny are people who have been in the business from generation to generation. You get the idea. It's fun, it's light, and I believe it really does immerse you substantially more into the story, and you really kind of understand the vibe, and maybe some of this is real lingo in carnivals today. If you like mystery novels, then this is a decent story for that. As you can see, it's a hard case crime book, so there has to be some elements of mystery. But in my opinion, it is not the main part of the story. It really is, in my opinion, more of a tangential part of the book, but still important to the story and all the characters involved. So if you like a little bit of mystery, but not too much, then this book is perfect. If you're looking for something really hard, mystery crime, Sherlock Holmes-esque, then this book is not going to be for you. So maybe I'm not doing a really good job at selling the book for some of you, but it's still a mystery novel in some aspects, and it's not too hardcore. The last reason to read this book is actually the unpredictability in terms of guessing who is the murderer in the story. I genuinely didn't think it was this character, and once I found out, I was like, really? Like, shit, like that never crossed my mind. So I think that Stephen King does a good job in not showing his hand too fast or too easily. So if you like that and it keeps you guessing and you're wondering who it is, that's awesome, because I actually guessed the wrong character to be the main villain. And Stephen King, I'll give you some props. It's a pretty good story he's written up here. And yeah, so let me know if you plan on reading Joyland or you have other books in your to read list. And let me know down in the comments. And if you like this video and you want to see some more, please like and subscribe. Stephen King, forever.